Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center spot. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Cunningham. And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Up top, Davis. Six to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Cunningham on the wing. About a minute played here so far in the first. Banked it in off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Thompson outside. Irving looking around. Over Cunningham. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And they doubled up Cunningham. It's stolen by Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Irving. Good D by Cunningham.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Ivy passes to Harris. Pass to Duren. And Gafford with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson outside. Back to Davis. Cunningham against Irving. Good D by Cunningham. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control, and he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Back to Irving. To win the cold spell. Basket's good. And that ties it up.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Out to Thompson. Takes a three. And again, no good by Detroit. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis with a screen on Harris. And here's Flagg outside. The Pistons clear it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's Davis with the three. Drains the triple. Davis has got 5 now.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
The shake and the dunk by Duren.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Irving, screen on Thompson. Down low. Here's Davis. Good D by Harris.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Duren attacks. And the dunk by Duren.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson outside. There's Davis with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Harris against Davis. Can't hit from in close. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Davis a screen. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Now Cunningham. Ivy outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
And he can't get the first one. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And Tim, last May, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
Now here's Ivy. Baseline jumper, and it's Flagg with a rebound. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Harris. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
First one falls for him. And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
It's both from the stripe. And legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Pass to Flagg. Outside Irving. From the arc. Duren with a rebound. The Pistons trailing. Thompson outside. And Duren with the basket. On the assist by Thompson. Duren's got 8.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
That free throw good from Irving. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Davis.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
To the inside, Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Mavericks trailing. Thompson outside. Irving for 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Don't blink, or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
On the wing, Ivy. Defended by Thompson. And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Irving for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Now here's Cunningham. And it's good for 2. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Tough shot. I mean, Cunningham has great size at his position, which really helps him in the paint.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Washington. And here's Thompson for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Irving against Cunningham. Harris left side. Clock at 4. From 8 feet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And that one misses. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Robinson comes in for Thompson, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Ivy. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Washington, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Russell. Misses the step-back jumper. Here's the Pistons with the ball. And here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. LeVert outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Here's Washington. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And the Pistons with possession here. LeVert outside. Over Christie. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Washington. Outside Russell. To the middle. Lively with the bucket. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
A minute 42 left to play in the first. LeVert passes to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Outside Christie. To the paint. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Cunningham, following the score by Dallas.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
At the line for your Pistons. Cunningham.
Take a break. Take a break.
Cunningham.
2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Harris. And Dallas with a change here too. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Both free throws good from Cunningham. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Holland.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Russell with the ball. No points so far. Pass to Davis. Nails the baby hook. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Dallas. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Duncan Robinson is out there with Holland. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's LeVert in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Brian.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Holland. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Now Russell. Washington outside. Fires the 3. Dallas no good that time either. The Pistons trailing. Here's Holland. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Sasser. Guarded by Russell. Robinson for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Christie. Davis down low. He's checked by LeVert. The 3 from Russell. They get it back. Let's go with a 3. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Christie finds Russell. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Holland. Again the miss by the Mavericks. For Detroit, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Washington against Robinson. Inside. Here's Stewart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy's checked in. And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Washington outside. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Rebound Detroit. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. Christie against Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 4-3. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Pistons trail by 3. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Stewart from outside the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. Dallas leading by 3. Outside Davis. to Lively. Outside Davis. From the top of the key. And Ivy pulls it down.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Hardy. And again, no good by Detroit. Back to Davis. Washington outside. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 3. Down low. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Davis. To the wing on the left. The 3, Hardy. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Durant, he's checked in for the Pistons. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flagg comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Hardy. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
A magician with the ball. Irving can get to anywhere he wants and finish with either hand.
Here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Pass to Duran. Outside Robinson. Duran with a screen on Thompson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duran is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Davis. 14 points for him over Harris, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 16 points.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
To the inside, here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And you appreciate all the little things Kyrie does to get his points. That time, baiting the defender into making contact.
Washington's checked in for Anthony Davis. That free throw good from Irving. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Here's Flagg. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Washington, a screen on Thompson. Outside Irving. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris, and Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Here's Flag. No points yet. Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. He takes it in. Can't connect from 14.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
Cunningham with the ball. Irving picks him up, and the shot goes in. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
A tight one here in Detroit. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come. Your Mr. Dancing.
Marshall, he's checked in for Washington.
Number 13, Marshall.
Marshall outside. Irving against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flag. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Driving to the basket. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Harris. Over Flag. Harris misses. Mavericks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. To the right side. Gafford passes to Irving. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Cunningham. The finish! And Cunningham running the floor.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Pass to Gafford. Irving for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Here's Harris. Cunningham is doubled. The 3 from Thompson. It doesn't go for him. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Gafford with a screen on Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Curran with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. And there's Thompson on the assist by Ivy. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham against Irving to the middle. And it's Gafford missing. Thompson outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Mavericks trail by 9. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Irving in at the point guard position.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Harris outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Irving. He's got 14. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Takes it inside from 9 feet. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Cunningham passes to Duren. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Flagg. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Flagg. And here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Detroit leading by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Brian, back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Gafford. Davis down low. Harris on him. Davis hits. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Detroit is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Ivy against Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. And it's Cunningham missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Harris misses. Irving against Cunningham. Irving, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Second personal foul.
Mavericks trail by 8. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. Here's Flagg. Davis with a screen on Thompson to the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
Yeah, quick thinking on defense, and good to see Harris working hard on this end.
And so it's Dallas with it. Thompson outside. Irving against Cunningham. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Now here's Davis. 18 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And just incredibly crafty on the offensive end. Irving keeps his defender uneasy all game long.
Shooting 2.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. Robinson, he's checked in for Cunningham. Both free throws good from Irving. And it's Detroit with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Ivy. Duran with a screen on Irving. Inside. And it's blocked by Davis. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Gafford in the post. Pounded by Harris. The 3 from Thompson. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ivy. Back to Harris. And here's Ivy. 9 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Flagg. Right side, Davis. pulls it down. Detroit leading by 7. Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Thompson outside. Irving against Ivy. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Thompson finds Irving. Davis looking it over. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Flag outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Robinson. Thompson with some nice D. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Irving. Knocks down the 18-footer. And that's 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now here's Duran. 9 points in the game. Ivy. Gafford with the block. Here's Flag. Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. Davis with a screen on Thompson to the middle. Easy 2 for AD.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Well, the Pistons shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. On defense, Dallas. Detroit moving the ball around. Count it. And the Pistons lead by 7.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Irving. 19 points in the game. Washington outside. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Washington's got 7.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Harris on the wing. Ivy outside. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition, here they come. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Irving. Pass to Washington. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Ivy. He's got 11. Thompson, a screen on Irving. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Irving with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter here. Blocked! Here's Thompson. Here's Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now a 7-point Pistons lead.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Stewart, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Derek Lively. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Detroit, Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
That's good from Stewart. For the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. LeVert comes in for Thompson. And Sasser's subbed in for Ivy. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Russell comes in for Irving. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 7. 1:05 left in the third. Christie passes to Russell. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. Now Robinson. Still no points. Jacks up a 3. And no good. The Mavericks shooting 39% from the field in the third. Count it.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
Detroit leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go. Good. He hits the jumper.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's Russell. Now here's Lively. And here's Russell. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that... It's not always easy to execute.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Cunningham, Holland out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Christie. Outside Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Outside Christie, 6 to shoot. Pass to Davis. Davis using his size at the rim.
just in the nick of time. What an assertive play by Davis against the clock.
Cunningham finds LeVert. Here's Robinson. Stewart, a screen on Russell. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Tipped. Nice shot by Christie. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Robinson. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Russell to tie it up. Drills it from deep. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
LeVert outside. Now Cunningham. Outside Robinson. And again, the Pistons missing. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Christie's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The Mavericks shooting only 39% so far in the game. Davis, the pass to Washington. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Detroit, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And here's LeVert for 3. Knocks down the triple. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. He's checked in for Detroit. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Russell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And that one's good. Irving.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Cunningham against Irving. Robinson with it. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Irving. Cunningham. The Mavericks pull it in. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Holland. Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Holland. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Irving, the pass to Lively. Washington against Robinson. Davis a screen. The 3 from Washington. Holland with a rebound. The Pistons leading. Pass to Cunningham. LeVert outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving against Robinson. Outside Davis. Washington outside. Fires the three. Outside for Irving. They grab their own miss. Here's Marshall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Ted, what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Thompson. Irving. No good there. Good D by Cunningham. One more dime and he'll have a double-double.
They've really relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense.
Pulls it. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Davis. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Well, Detroit shooting 41% in this game. And here's Ivey from the arc. And he stays with it. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren. Great game for him. Double-double now.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gafford the screen to the middle. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Flag checked in for Dallas.
Number 32, Cooper, foul.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Irving. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. And there's the lob going up top for Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
The Pistons trailing. Ivey outside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, what a move right there from Ivey. His level of creativity is incredible.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Launches it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Duren, pass to Ivey. There's Cunningham with a 3. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Harris. Thompson with it. Irving picks him up. And it's Thompson penetrating. And here's Ivey from the arc. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. The Mavericks leading. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. And stolen by Cunningham. Now Harris. Davis pulls it down. Harris against Irving. Here's Davis. From 11 feet away. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Just tremendous poise on an important possession. Flag has nerves of steel.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Ivy outside. Cunningham! The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Davis with a screen on Cunningham. Now Davis. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Thompson. Here's Irving. Lays it in easily.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham with the ball. Irving picks him up. Cunningham against Irving. Outside Duran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's cleared away by Thompson.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Cunningham is doubled. Here's Ivy. Duran with a screen on Thompson. It's cleared away by Thompson. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Duran with a steal.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And they doubled up Irving. Davis outside. Thompson with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Here's Davis. Irving is doubled. Now Thompson, 5 to shoot. Flag fires, wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Puts up the tray. Gafford ripped down the board. And so the Mavericks take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, Anthony. That was a tale of two halves. What started working for you there?
Start playing defense. Started playing defense in the second half, played the right way. Started sharing the ball. We started playing a little bit more at pace, and we was able to get a lead. In the first half, we wasn't playing defense, we wasn't talking, and we came out in the second half and just kind of took it away and just made sure that we were aggressive on the defensive end.
I know you have high standards defensively. Glad you turned it around.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.